Hello all my dear students, welcome back to Prudence Coaching. In today's class we are going to discuss an essay writing on noise pollution. This video is going to be very helpful for you because you are going to learn how to improve your writing skill to get full marks in the exam. So let's get started. Noise pollution. Although pollution of land, sea, and air has been well documented, the latest and the least recognized version is the swelling tide of noise which is engulfing urban as well as rural areas. So in the first line, we have mentioned about the other pollutants or pollution like land, water and the air pollution, which are well documented, means well discussed in various journals or any news or any type of writings, anything which is discussed publicly, and steps has been taken to mitigate this kind of pollutions. But the latest and the least recognized version is the noise pollution. So now noise pollution has reached at a point where it is creating danger for both rural and urban areas. This is said in the first line. Now let us start with the second line. This has long-term implication on the ecology, health and productivity of a first developing country like India. So here it is said that the effect of noise pollution is going to engulf or it is going to adversely affect the ecology, our health and the productivity of a developing country like India. So this is our introduction. Now let's start with the body. Unlike other pollutants, noise lacks visibility, seldom registering on the consequences except as a trifling irritant to be dismissed at will and therefore less likely to be perceived as a threat. Unlike other pollutants, here we are talking about the pollutants like land, water, air pollution. Noise lacks visibility. We cannot see noise. Anyone can see noise? No, we can't. So, as noise pollution cannot be seen, so people are seldom or they are rarely registering on the consciousness. Means they are not even noticing this or not even concerned about this noise pollution, except as a trifling irritant to be dismissed at will and therefore less likely to be perceived as a threat. So here it is said that trifling irritant means very trivial or very less irritant which can also be dismissed. So it is not considered as a threat or peril or danger. You can say menace also. All are synonyms, means the synonyms of threat is peril, danger, menace. You will remember this. Next, you will write available data indicates that noise does pose a threat to health and is known to have caused a number of complications. So here you will mention that according to the available data, whatever data is there, a noise pollution is also a threat or a danger to our health and it has caused number of difficulties or complications. Next, declining productivity among workers in certain industries has been directly correlated with noise levels, particularly those under constant exposure to the menace. So here you will mention due to the direct correlation of the noise levels with the industries, the productivity of the industries is lowered or lessened due to exposure to this problem of noise pollution. Here menace means problem, danger or peril. Next, the first ever survey of the impact of noise on health conducted by AIMS, that is All India Institute of Medical Sciences, has established that Noise not only impairs the physical and psychological functioning of human organism but also causes nausea, vomiting, pain, hypertension, and a lot of other complications, including cardiovascular complaints. So, according to the latest survey which is done by AIMS, noise is creating some dangers or it has some ill effects on our human lives, like some diseases like nausea, vomiting, hypertension, complication of heart. This all we can see, this will mention. This is the effect of noise pollution. Next, I will try to provide some important facts or real facts which will support your statement of the effects of noise pollution. Like here it is mentioned, a study by Postgraduate School of Basic Medical Sciences, Chennai, confirms such conclusion. In 50% of industries, it was found that workmen exposed to higher intensity of noise in occupational capacities were often irritated, short-tempered, and impatient and more likely to resort to agitation and disrupt production. This was true of units in heavy industrial pockets in and around the four metropolitan centers. Here, metropolitan centers means we are talking about Kolkata, Delhi, Mumbai, and Chennai. Recreational noise, another ugly facet, is becoming more widespread in cities and towns. So here we will just mention about the recreational noise which are also causing an adverse implications on the life of the peoples living in villages and towns. Loudspeakers are turned at full volumes during marriages, festivals, jagrans, musical programs, particularly at night, without the least consideration for others. So, I will mention that the loudspeakers are also used without considering the problem of others, means we are not concerned about the people around us and what they are going to face after this loud noise of the speakers and the ill use of this in different social institutions like marriages, festivals, jagrans, and musical programs, etc. Even at 50 decibel sound can awaken a person from a deep slumber. So here decibel is the unit of sound. So here it is said if the noise is created at 50 decibel also it can awaken a person who is in deep sleep. As experiments have shown, loudspeakers with output from 60 to 80 decibel cause the pupils of a slumbering person to dilate. So it is said that if the sound intensity is from 60 to 80 decibel also, it can cause the enlargement of the pupil. Pupil is the portion in eye from which light enters, a darkened black color you will find in Indians. That is the pupil in our eyes from where the light enters our eye. With increased intake of oxygen, why it is going to happen? Because the intake of oxygen will increase in a sleeping person when the noise will be created from 60 to 80 decibel and it will lead to increase or enlargement of the pupil resulting in palpitation. Palpitation means what? Increase in heartbeat due to some adverse situation. The effect is more pronounced in narrow lanes. TV sets are played at full volumes at prime time, invariably disturbing neighbors. So here it is said at prime times means when the time is important to the other people, like during evening when they are studying, during night when they are sleeping or working. In this prime or important time, the neighbor will be disturbed by the person by increasing the volume or putting the volume of the TV set at the maximum. Next, we will conclude by writing noise making seems to have become the latest status symbol, be it an election campaign or slogan shouting or advertising ownership of a TV set. So, here in the last line, you will mention like this: the noise making is nowadays a way to show the status of a person. Like for example, noise is set to maximum during election campaign or slogan shouting, and even if someone want to show that he has bought a new television set, he is also putting the sound at the maximum level to show his ownership that he has bought a new television set. So my dear students, with this we come to the end of this particular video. If you find the content of this video, do like, subscribe and share this video with your friends. See you in the next class with new important content. Till then, take care. Bye bye.